Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I guess I should say good day or something, since I have no idea what time you're watching this. Anyway, I thought I'd go on location this morning because of the beautiful spring flowers that are out, and it's a great day out here. I'm intrigued by what we're going to look at today. It's one of the oldest scriptures in the world, actually, from the Rig Veda. And usually I use the scripture to compare to the last prayer of Jesus on the planet, since they're very similar. But there's so many things in this little verse here. I'm going to read it. It's from the Rig Veda. It says, "The human body is the temple of God. One who kindles the light of awareness within gets true light. The sacred flame of your inner shrine is constantly bright. The experience of unity is the fulfillment of human endeavor. The mysteries of life are revealed." Aren't there some? There's some beautiful little nuggets in there. The very first one is the idea of the body being a temple of God. Of course, that's reiterated in many of the world's scriptures, but it's got a profound clue to us about our nature, in the sense that we inhabit this body, and here the scriptures are saying that this body is a temple of the beloved, and so you can do some simple. What would that be? Algebra there. If A equals C and B equals C, then A equals B. Thou art that. If this is the temple of God and it's me, then indeed the beloved dwells therein. And it draws the question then, why am I so limited? Why don't I have the power of God if I am God? How come I have to throw a prayer out to the universe and keep my fingers crossed and have it not seemingly answered in the way I want it answered 90% of the time? And that basically outlines the whole problem that religion solves. What it is to be ignorant, what it is to be deluded, what it is to not know who you are and to find out who you are. So how do we do this? It says we do it by lighting up the kindling, the light of awareness. Just watch closely what's going on in your life. See the nature of things. When you eat something and you enjoy it, how long do you enjoy it? How do you feel afterwards? Does it last? If you start discriminating like that, if you start discerning like that, becoming aware and not sleepwalking, not just accepting conventions for their own sake, you're living in the scriptures themselves. This world is the divine. It's a manifestation of God himself. This moment is that moment of the divine. And by sinking into this moment, by becoming fully aware of it, opening to it, that's what leads to samadhi. When you see God face to face, means that you recognize that it's God who you've been looking at face to face your entire life. And that question, do you believe in God, it becomes rather odd, in the sense that God is all that we've ever seen. What is there to believe in? What is there to look at? So kindle that light of awareness. Start questioning things. Start seeing things for what they do for you. Your desires, do they really fulfill you, and for how long? What do they produce in you? What's the long-lasting effect of them? Do they let you be content? Do they let you be happy? So discriminate into that. Spend the day opening your eyes and looking at your routine and reconsidering, is this the way that I am going to live a fulfilling life? Is this a way that I'm going to find truth and meaningful values for my life, a meaningful way of living? He says the sacred flame of your inner shrine is constantly bright. So it's there right now. You don't have to develop it in the sense of create it or achieve it or build it. Your light, that beautiful light of the shrine, is in the heart, but you're so distracted. It's one of the funniest things about our experience of life is, one time I was at this parking lot in San Francisco that overlooked the Golden Gate Bridge, and there was a woman looking through one of those telescopes that you put a quarter in, and it shows you for a few minutes, and then you have to put another quarter in. And she was standing there, and she was looking through that lens, and her daughter was behind her and had picked some flowers for her and was trying to get her attention, and the mom wouldn't pull away from the big lens. She was distracted. And when I look back on that experience, I kind of think of how it is for us, how it is for me anyway, in this world, is that my eyes are up against the lens of the senses. And the senses provide so much tantalizing change and color and sound and taste and touch and all of these things. And they're constantly moving, constantly fluttering around, and I can't take my attention off of them. And that beautiful repose of peace, that shrine of the heart, inside, where the light is burning constantly, the sacred flame of my inner shrine. And to go and investigate that inner shrine, it makes no noise. It does nothing to catch your attention. It's not something that you can look at or objectify, so you have to leave the senses behind. It's a sense of being, a sense of bliss, a sense of knowing, that internal intuition that leads us, to this understanding, this unity that is the fulfillment of the human endeavor. To find this oneness with everything is to fulfill your life, to fulfill your purpose. It's not as nebulous as we'd like it to be. It's not as up in the air as we'd like it to be. There is a reason to be here, and that reason is to find love and let that love become the binding cord that ties us all into one and maintains that oneness, so that the mysteries of life will be revealed. So that your day today, your day to live in the living Scripture, to discriminate and discern carefully so that you can find the meaning of the Scripture, so that you can interpret it properly and apply it to your life, so that this beautiful burning light of the shrine within the heart becomes apparent to you. You'll find your tranquility, you'll find your peace of mind, and you'll find it without needing anything outside of yourself to support it. May we be blessed in that effort. May today be a big building block for you. I'll be thinking of you and going forward on my own. Till tomorrow, have a great one.